We get to teach, or I get to teach, one of my favorite lessons of the whole year. This is really fun. Now on your paper, on your chart, you don't have anything filled in, do you? This is going to be a little bit like a place value chart when we get finished filling it in, but it's called a table. So we're going to organize information on a table, okay? We won't get it done today, but I want you to start by writing 10, 100, and then what would come next? 1,000. Keep writing those across the top for me. Aubrey, can you close the door, please? Thank you. Now, what is one place value larger than 1,000?
10,000.
10,000.
And then 100,000, and then a million.
Okay, then 100,000, then 1 million. And you learned this when you were younger. I think you used the place value chart a lot in 4th grade, okay? And so now, I want you to continue the pattern that you see here. I have a pattern that says 10 times 1 equals 10. 10 times 10 equals 100. And you can only use tens. So what do you think? Go ahead and write those two down. What do you think I need to write underneath 1,000, Katie? Katie? It's not 10 times 100. No, because it is 1,000. I can only use the number 10. That's what I just said. So, you know, he said, well, 10 times 100, and that's true. That's 1,000. How can I break 100 apart into tens, boys and girls?
10 times 10 times 10.
You're right. 10 times 10 times 10. Write that down. Now, Jarrett, what do you think I'm going to write on the next one if I continue the same pattern? Okay, go ahead and put those 4 tens going across, and then I'll show you how to write in the next 2 boxes. Okay, in the next box, how many tens will I need?
5.
5. So I'm going to go 3 on top and 2 on the bottom. As long as you can read it, I don't care. And how many tens will I need for 1 million?
6 tens.
6 tens. So how about 3 and 3? Okay, put your pencil down when you get that much done. These are called powers of 10.
And then
All of these numbers on the top are called powers of 10. Because all we do is multiply times 10 to move up 1 on the place value chart. What do you notice here? What do you notice about the chart? Has to do with the zeros. Aubrey, what do you think?
every time the number gets bigger,
There's another 0 each time the number gets bigger. Awesome. Ella, what did you notice?
like in the thousands, like when I use by 10, there's 3 zeros.
Okay, so she says 1,000 has 3 zeros, and then the tens have 3 zeros. Anything else you noticed? That's pretty much all I wanted you to notice. Okay, so let me get this straight. My powers of 10, my zeros match. These are multiplication problems that have a product that is a power of 10 and the zeros match. Okay, let's kick it up a notch. Are you ready? What if we do what Cooper said? 10 times 100. How can I make that make sense? That is actually 1,000. Rustin?
But 1 times 1 is 1.
Now don't do standard algorithm. Look for patterns in the zeros. Go ahead, Rustin.
Every time the number goes up, yes.
That's true. The numbers get larger each time when they move up, Robert.
Put the 0 from the 10 on the back of the 100.
Can I just move all those zeros to the same side? I could. Count your zeros. 1, 2, 3. Is that how many we have on 1,000? And is that how many tens we multiplied? Cool, huh? Could we do this one? Could we do 100 times 100 here? And it would still work?
No.
Well, how many zeros do I have?
4.
And how many on 10,000? Yeah, so we could keep doing that also. Okay, stop on that. Go down to the very last box. This is where we're going to write our powers of 10. Now, here are the powers of 10. Look at me and listen. 10 to the first power, 10 to the second power, 10 to the third power, 10 to the fourth, fifth, and sixth power. Here's how you write them. 10 to the first power. This little number here is called an exponent. Make sure you make it smaller, okay? You know what it means? 10 times 1. One group of 10. This is how you write 10 to the second power. You know what it means? 2 groups of 10. 10 times 10. It doesn't mean 10 times 2. The next power of 10 is 10 to the third power. What do you think it means? 10 times 10 times 10. And what do you think this power of 10 is called? 10 to the fourth. How many 10s do you think are in this one?
4.
Good. What do you think this power of 10 is called? 10 to the fifth. Everybody say it. And what do you think this power of 10 is called? 10 to the sixth. Now, here's my question. Do these exponents match our zeros?
Yes.
Isn't that clever? Now, the person who came up with the number system, this number system, gave it a name. Guess what name they gave it? Base 10. Does that make perfect sense? Your entire place value chart is based on powers of 10. Tomorrow, what we're going to do is solve a few problems using our powers of 10 in this chart that we created today. Okay? Good job. We'll continue.